the YouTube. All right, so we're simulcast. We're going live. Here we go. Looks like Lake is with me tonight. Lake, I think you're in there. Go ahead and join when you're ready. All right, let's share this also on the Twitterverse to make sure everyone joins who wants to. Guys, it's been 1 day since the Taylor Hendricks injury. It feels like so much happened last night in this just one short, quick little span. Oh, one thing I gotta do. Really quick, I gotta get your Twitter handle, Lake. I forgot which it is. I think it's Laconius, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Lake Hale 801. Let's get that on there. There we go. The 801, baby. You know what's annoying is my home keyboard wants to not work. All right. Well, I am going to also switch that over. You know, I kind of wonder. There we go. There we go. All right. I'd like to share. J-Man Drums, welcome, my man. You know, it's funny, like with the playback, I don't know how to. I wish they made it a little easier to share, I'll be honest. But it's not too hard to find if you know your way around. Let's see. All right. Well, so we kind of predicted it last night, but we now know that Cody Williams is going to start. So just going to pat myself on the back. I was talking about it yesterday. The Golden State Warriors have benched Jonathan Kuminga. Let's see who we got here tonight. We got Lake, Tyrone. Welcome, Tyrone. We got J-Man Drums. Oh, and there's Lake. There we go.
What's up? Are you able to hear me?
Yes. Let's see. Let's put you. How do we get us both on here? I forgot how to do that.
Oh, I just switched, yeah.
How do I get us both on there? There we go.
Oh, sweet.
There we go. What's up, Lake? I haven't seen you since last season.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been a minute. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's fun. It's very, very fun. It was a crazy one to do last night, I tell you that much. Watching Taylor Hendricks get hurt live was the weirdest thing. And talking about it.
Yeah, I saw it was happening. I was like, I gotta go see what you guys were doing. So I went straight here just because I don't know. You guys are the people to break the news. It was interesting.
Well, because I think the viewership has not been as high this year, obviously, but man, people got online last night because they were all like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, that's this is the perfect forum for that because I was like,
Mhm.
I'll get real live updates from James and Sven.
The thing about the reporting, and I will say, and then nothing about it is funny, but like one of the things that like people were reporting that Taylor Hendricks was out for the season, and we were like, yeah, we all saw it. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think any of us is predicting a return this season after that.
that's not breaking news.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
That's
what?
fun.
And
It
guys,
was.
the game hasn't started yet. I just want to, for all of you who are Yankees fans, they are now down 2-1 again. Game 4. A sad day for anyone who roots for the Yankees. Also, it seems like most people root against the Yankees, but if you're a Yankees fan, it's a sad day in Whoville.
This is like Lakers Celtics to me if they were in
Yeah,
the play finals. So I don't. No needles are moved for me right now.
it's like either one doesn't really.
Yeah.
Oh man, it sucks to see Taylor Hendricks in this video, guys.
Yeah.
It's still suck. It's honestly, it was just like so hard to even really, because it's like the first thing you think is like, man, this just is such a bummer, and you're just like you feel more bad for him because of what happened and how honestly how awful it was. But then on top of that, it's like this whole season was like he was a focal point of this season, like developing Taylor Hendricks, developing Keontae George, and now we lose that this season. It just really stinks. Really, just a bummer. But I guess there is some silver lining. It does mean more minutes for Cody Williams, which is kind of nice to see.
Yeah. I hate seeing Hendricks get hurt, but I was hyped to see Cody get the start.
Yeah, there he is. First start. He's got to have some adrenaline going.
That's my guy. I wrote the preview for him. He's my favorite player to come out of college this year, so I've watched a lot of Cody.
I think he's going to be really solid. I mean, who knows?
Too.
You never know when that one player just gets better. Some players they just get better every year, and let's hope he's one.
He's got some point forward in him.
Uh-huh. He finishes pretty well. He hasn't made a three yet this year. I'm waiting for him to make that first three,
Yes.
but we know he can shoot. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, he shot pretty well in college. I've been a little surprised by his season so far,
Yeah,
shooting wise.
wasn't he like a 40% 3-point shooter or something like that?
I think so. The only issue it was not on a lot of volume. It's like maybe two threes a game.
Oh, so it
But
wasn't like a lot.
yeah,
I'm just gonna look it up here. Just so Cody Williams, one and done. 55 from the field, 41% from three. Yeah, like the shooting is there, but let's see. Let's see. But you're right, only 1.7 per game. So
yeah.
that's interesting. So maybe we shouldn't be surprised that it's not falling quite yet. It makes you appreciate Markman, who takes like 7 a game. Hard to do.
Yeah.
But I think he'll get there. That's what this is all about, is just like learning how to take those shots. And learning how to
Here.
like you learn a lot from your misses, to be honest.
Yeah. I would put money on him hitting that three today.
Mm. I was gonna say, is Jordan Clarkson starting? Who's starting? I think it's same starters except Cody Williams. So obviously Markkinen goes to like the 4. Jordan Clarkson's starting?
For
What's the
who?
starter? Why? So I guess Sexton off the bench? Huh. Because I was like, well, okay, I guess that's interesting. I guess that kind of supports that
I don't
idea. I
see
guess,
any reason why.
yeah, I don't know. I guess the Jazz maybe look at him in the future as a 6-man, maybe. I don't know. Kessler has had a good start to this season, actually.
I love that we start in a zone.
Ah! Sabonis already is big boying Markkinen. Come on, Markkinen. I gotta say, I do not like Demonis Sabonis. I do not like him
You don't like his game or the person?
as a person. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I just think it's
Um,
like tough to win with Sabonis as your kind of focal point because he's kind of feeling as a defender. He does do some nice things on offense, though. He's a nice player,
he is, but I agree. It's a weird game.
and I might be a little biased because he took out Kessler's arm last year, and it was like
That's
completely
right.
unnecessary. And then it kind of got me like watching him a little closer. Like, is this guy dirty? And he is
I was
actually.
gonna say, yeah, I feel like that's the stuff that's annoying with him. He cries a lot,
Hmm.
and then he's a little dirty too.
So I have a friend who has some friends that have tickets close to the game, and this is terrible, but they kept calling him Saboner when he would run by, and he did not like it. So
I could see that. Yeah.
I don't know. Jazz down 2 already. Doggone it. Actually, I don't mind at all.
I was gonna say that's Cooper Flag music.
I tell you, yeah, that's right. But yeah, Cooper Flag's looking nice. I we talked about this before the season started. I don't know where the Jazz are going to get the wins this year. It's going to be tough. I mean, they're going to get wins. There you go, Key.
Okay, I agree. I was on the trade Laurie marketing camp, which I know you were too,
I
but
was.
deep down, it is true. I don't think we're gonna win that many games, like
Oh, you know what?
especially with this West.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and I wonder if it's just a. I don't know. I guess it depends on Markkanen's pain tolerance because they're going to lose a lot of games this year. But uh, it does just kind of. I mean, I guess if it fits and you can get the number 1 pick anyway, then I guess why not? But it
Yeah,
kind of just depends on what the Jazz could have gotten. It really just. If the Warriors were giving them nothing, then you don't do it.
right.
Sabonis is strong. That is just honestly brute strength.
I get that. I'd like to see Kessler take him straight up though.
I know. I guess stream's going a little slow here. Is yours running fine? Well, Clarkson's playing pretty well.
I forget DeMar's on this Kings team. It's an odd fit to me.
I agree, and I think we saw it honestly the last time the Jazz played them is, you know, Sabonis is not a great 3-point shooter. DeMar is not really a 3-point shooter. I mean, he can shoot it, but they're both kind of shaky. And sometimes Fox is pretty good from 3, but for the most part, he's like a driving, flashing kind of player.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like
pretty much.
it's going to be tough for them to score at an elite level.
As I say,
I
it
don't
pretty
know.
much forces Sabonis to the center where
Hmm.
he can't defend. So I
Hmm.
don't know.
They're going to be interesting to see how they
kind of evolve because they're super unique. It's very like kind of run through Sabonis at the free throw line type of thing, lots of cutting, stuff like that.
Yeah. And then in this West, there's 3 or 4 teams we won't expect that are going to be worse than we're
Mhm.
thinking. I mean, 5 aren't going to make the play-in, right? And so it's tough. It's a really tough West.
It is. This West is crazy.
So that's all I'll say. I could see the Kings being one of those teams. And after saying, I'm sure they'll beat us by 40 now, but I could see it.
Nice block by Kessler.
Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, nice job, Jazz. That's nice basket. That's the thing is I just want to see the Jazz show some flashes of just like solid competence on both ends.
I agree with that.
So far, Cody Williams, nice little fit. Look at that. That's a slashing kick from Cody Williams.
That's good ball.
That is.
Oh. Did you see J-Man Drum said, "Where's the hosts?"
We're right here, J-Man. It might have, when we reset, it might have knocked us out. Are you still there, J-Man? Welcome, S69. RNF is here too. Welcome, RNF. I just tweet, well, the Jazz are playing very good basketball at the moment. With that caveat. I don't think the Kings played last night. Did the Kings play last night? Monday? Because Utah's obviously on a back-to-back. Yes, the Kings played yesterday too, and they're traveling. So Utah almost has like the rest advantage. Doggone it. Well, see, that's the stuff from Cody Williams that gets me excited because he seems like a really smart player.
I agree with that.
Like
Has
he's
a
gonna
nice
make
handle.
Oh yeah.
That's like what I said. I think he's probably my favorite prospect this draft. Because his shot looks like it could be good. He has a good handle. He shouldn't be a negative defender. He might not be great, but his
Honestly, I think he's
playmaking
been
and
pretty
stuff is there.
solid. He's so long and he's pretty tall. Like he's got the tools.
Yeah. One thing is, I am curious if he can fill out like Jalen, like his brother did,
Hmm.
because that would be nothing but beneficial for his game, especially defensively.
Yeah, if he can get stronger, that would be awesome.
Yeah. But I'm not going to judge him for coming out skinny from 1 year at Colorado, of all places. I 2, 3 years in the league with professional development, stuff like that could be interesting.
Oh yeah, and I mean it really does take. Honestly, it feels like every NBA player. It does take at least like 2 to 3 seasons to get to that kind of same level as everyone else in terms of strength and conditioning, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing with Keontae. Like Keontae's got a year of conditioning under his belt now, so it's interesting to see how things go. He's kind of struggled shooting the ball, but uh-oh, Yankees grand slam, baby.
Oof.
So far though, the Jazz are playing nice, and you can just tell Cody Williams is just he's a player that makes the right play. I really like him.
Yep.
You want to see some aggression is all, which is nice to see him driving. Ooh,
Oof.
tough pass.
Yeah, I'm blown away at how often Will Hardy gets guys open.
Hmm.
He's an elite coach.
He's really great. That's honestly one of the things is he just really does, and it just makes you think, like, what happens when you do give Will Hardy a superstar?
Yeah, the league is lucky that he left Boston right before Ime did his thing, because him with that Boston roster would be nasty.
They might have even won that first year.
Yeah.
Those are the things too that young teams do, is turn the ball over, and that's why we've lost a lot of these games. Sabonis kind of looks like sorry. Sabonis looks like the villain in like Halloween 18 when he removes the mask, and you're like, oh, that makes sense.
It's the most Gonzaga player to ever play.
Yeah.
All right, got a little sloppy now.
Yeah, it's gotten a little sloppy. There he goes. He's trying to move it around. So Jordan, there we go. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, see, they're working like, look how where they're working. They're all inside the 3-point
Yeah,
line. That's kind of crazy.
that's
It's
a
like old
unique little
school
pick and
90s
roll
ball.
move. Yeah, that was interesting.
Because normally, because look where the Jazz are, they're doing all their actions outside the 3-point line. Sacramento's inside. That's a shot I don't know if he needs to take, but nice recovery by Kessler, but yeah, that's funny. Sacramento, you can tell they're the more veteran team, but everything feels hard for them.
Yeah,
There's just less space.
feels like a chunk of that's because Walker Kessler's everywhere right now.
Yeah. There we go. Cody, make your first three. Ah, come on.
Looked good, felt good.
It did look good. He'll get it.
Okay, Clarkson. Is that? Oh, that might have been Cody actually. I don't know.
It's okay. This is what we want. So right
Yeah.
now on Tankathon, Utah is at number 2, actually, I believe. Yep. And if Utah loses tonight, they will be tied for the number 1 spot in the draft, guys.
That's what I like to hear.
I mean, I tell you what, if we get 1, 2, or 3, I'm ecstatic. Even 4.
It's for Trior.
Traore, yeah, is it Traore? I don't know.
Yeah,
Traore,
I'm
he's
not
the
sure.
French guard. He's really good. And then, but you know who I also kind of like? I like BJ Edgecombe. I think at
Yeah,
4, I might take him.
he looks nuts.
He
He's the
does.
one in Bahamas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
One thing, so I got tickets to go see the Utes play Baylor on, I can't remember, I think it's, and there, so I get to go see the villain VJ Edgecombe come to Utah. And
Oh, sweet.
literally the only reason I'm going is to watch VJ Edgecombe.
That's fun.
So hopefully the Jazz don't play that day. But I may be going to the Utes game instead.
I mean, he was dunking over everyone and international ball.
He kind of reminds me of Jaylen Brown, is kind of what he makes me think
Oh, yeah,
of.
that's a good one. That's a good comp.
Because I don't, and maybe he has a better handle, but he does kind of feel like that kind of 2-3 combo guy, that super athletic. And if he can shoot the ball, kind of like Jaylen Brown has developed into such a nice shooter of Boston, then he could be such a nice player.
Yeah. Also, Trior reminds me a little bit of like a taller, longer SGA, which would be really nice. I mean, he doesn't shoot the ball as well, but and is a better passer. I really like his length and stuff as a point guard would be nice. I'm not sure how the fit with Key would go, but I
You
don't know.
know, I kind of feel like Key is almost like a shooting guard at the one kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he can play like he's kind of, and obviously he's not at the level of Kyrie, but he's kind of that mold where he can be like a scoring option next to a star type thing.
Yeah.
And that's if Key like pans out, because right now the efficiency's just got to get better. It just does. He keeps missing shots, um, and no one's a bigger Key fan than me, but he's just got to. That's the hope, is that over the next 2-3 seasons we see that efficiency go up. I can't believe Indiana's 1-3. Milwaukee is 1-3. Denver is 1-2. Is Denver losing tonight?
They're losing right now, right?
I don't know. Are they? Yeah, they're down 3 to Brooklyn. No
Yeah.
way.
That was
So
wild.
Sexton. Oh, John Collins is in. Oh, we get some Filipowski tonight. This is fun.
Oof.
Yeah, you know what? Last time we watched Sacramento play Utah, Sabonis went right at John Collins all night. There we go. Break the zone. Ah, dang it.
That's been a weird game.
It has been a little kind of, you can tell both
Sacramento's,
teams are tired.
yeah, they're all inside the 3-point line. That is odd.
So Utah plays tonight, and then they play on Halloween. I might not be able to do this on Halloween. It might be Ben and someone else. Oh, so we got Patty Mills. That's one thing too that really was a bummer, is Collier getting hurt in preseason. I want to see Collier instead of, Patty Mills is fine, but I want to see Collier and what he can do too.
I agree. I mean, I've been doing this rookie rankings. He's been looking okay. I really like his playmaking.
We were talking, I can't remember who it was, one of the show, like he might arguably be the best passer on the Jazz.
Yeah.
When you
It's
consider,
not
I
saying
think,
much, but yeah.
yeah.
No, I agree though. He really could be.
Uh-oh. You know, another like kind of sign of the Jazz being well coached is it feels like in these games they always come out immediately and are playing well and are either ahead or like keeping up with whoever they're playing. And then kind of the talent gap or like the experience gap kind of shows up as the game goes along.
Yeah.
Because you saw this team come out, those first 5 minutes looked really good and it looked like they were well prepared, ready to go.
They had an answer for Sabonis initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Collins
Sabonis
is
just
not the
does,
guy.
yeah.
He's not the guy to defend Sabonis.
There you go, Filipowski.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
This is. It's hard to watch.
Oh man. Well, this is where the talent gap shows, I guess.
Yeah, well, we always will have those first 3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll make a run.
Yes,
There you go,
it
John
is.
Collins. There you go.
I still feel like Collins can be trade bait this towards the trade deadline. Him and Sexton and
I
Clarkson.
I could see John Collins. I could see a team out there talking themselves into it. Like, man, that contract he got was crazy. You look at it and you're like, oh my gosh. But he has a player option. So next year, he's taken that option, by the way. He has a player option next
Yeah.
year for $26 million. He's going to go, yep,
You said 26?
$26 million. He's making $26 million this season, actually. So he's definitely going to say yes to that. But then, like, the
Yeah.
thing is it'll be an expiring. So then it does actually have some value. So I don't know if the Jazz necessarily have to. If someone sends the Jazz an offer, I'm sure they'll do it. Because anything, and they might, as long as it's not like taking on a worse one.
Yeah.
But next year, it's like his value kind of becomes like, oh, we can take off $26 million from you, and then we go get AJ Devonsa. You know,
Yes.
Keon Ellis.
I love Keon Ellis. Although I don't watch every Kings game, so he might be like their Royce O'Neal. He might not be as good as he really is, as he looks every few games, but that's nice.
Yeah, he does show up for them here and there, like making nice plays.
He does. I just love anyone who plays defense at this point.
I feel like Filipowski's had a solid little stint here.
Yeah, he had that little stop and transition.
Yeah. You know, I like John Collins. He's just overpaid. But if he wasn't overpaid, I think we'd all really like him.
I can agree with that. Mm. Yeah, we definitely don't have our legs right now.
Mm-hmm. If guys, we've got to, Utah is down in this one, and you never know, they may come back. That's where Markkanen struggles, is just his handle.
Oh man.
Yo. That's brutal.
Yeah, that stinks.
But oh no, Denver.
Oh, sorry, you cut out there for a second.
Oh, did I cut out? Denver took the lead over Brooklyn. Denver is up 2. Come on, Brooklyn.
Oh man. I love to see Nuggets downfall.
I would too. I am not a Nuggets fan. I don't really understand why. I mean, I understand Jokic is amazing, but man, oh, look at this. That's kind of cool. But I just am not a Denver fan. I don't get it. And it probably just comes back from the Rudy Gobert versus Jokic battles.
Yeah. It's the pain from 2020, the bubble series.
Absolutely.
And I think any team that signs Westbrook, I just have serious questions about. I can't believe it's still happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's gone wrong like 7 times in a row, but it might work this time.
Welcome, PMAC Paul. Welcome, welcome. That thing fell right next to that guy. Well,
Chick-fil-A, they're flying out.
I think so.
Love being part of the League Pass games for stuff like this.
Oh my gosh, isn't that? Yeah, it does make you think the Jazz game ops are They're okay. I tell
Yeah.
you what, speaking of Chick-fil-A, have you guys had the what's it called? The
The
honey,
pimento one,
yeah, honey pepper pimento or whatever it's called.
I have not.
It is so good. Like I'm not kidding. It is so good. Although I usually get it without the jalapenos. I actually really like spicy food, but lately in my old age, I've been having repercussions with it.
It's a
But I
G-rated
tell you,
way of saying it.
yeah, but I tell you what, it is so good. Highly recommend.
I'm a little scared of pimento, but I,
It's like this like cream cheese with it's almost like it's like chicken, but it's got like like you eat it with chips and stuff.
yeah.
It's kind of that type of thing mixed with honey as well. It is honestly, it is so good. Now my mouth is watering. I actually was kind of laughing about the Jazz promotion this year. If they win the tip, you get like $2 off your McDonald's. They were not expecting wins this year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, Sensaba's been shooting it pretty well lately.
I'd love to see more Sensabaugh minutes. So I think we might now.
Absolutely. I didn't realize he's taken 2 threes in 1 minute.
Maybe I'm delusional, but I really think our G League team should be outstanding.
It could be.
Like I look forward to the G League team. If Bryce plays on it, obviously, I'm not sure if Cody will play too much on there, but Filipowski and Collier, like,
Yeah, that's the
I think it'll be
crazy thing
great
is
for them.
the Hendricks injury. I think Filipowski would have, but now that Hendricks got injured, I think Filipowski's going to get some minutes on this team
Yeah,
now. So I wonder if that kind of changed a lot for Filipowski, to be honest.
yeah, I could see that. I mean, he's kind of the third center-ish, fourth center
Yeah,
with Eubanks.
and maybe they kind of. I know they keep trying to kind of play him at the four. I don't really see him as like a power forward long term, but maybe.
Yeah.
This is where I'm interested with Sensabaugh. Can he score in these situations?
Mm. I'd like to see Sensabaugh do a little bit more playmaking as well. Obviously, it's asking a lot, but like just a little bit more. There's
Hmm.
still 5 seconds on the shot clock when he took that fadeaway jumper over two guys. Like, I don't know.
As 69, I expected Filipowski and Sensa to shoot more threes than they do. Yeah, I guess one thing the Jazz don't have a ton of is like, and that's why it was nice to see it with Cody Williams. They don't really have like a lot of drive and kick players. Key is like one of the only ones. Sexton, but they don't have a lot of guys that are like drive it to the basket and then find the open man type thing. You have to like manufacture it through sets and stuff, and that just makes it difficult. So Utah definitely needs some more kind of playmaking. Even though Key's been struggling shooting, you do see a lot of that helping out the offense with his ability to drive.
That's why Collier might get minutes.
Oh,
Might.
absolutely. I think he'll get these
Yeah.
Patty Mills minutes, and he'll probably get a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
They missed him, honestly. Yeah, all these Patty. Ooh,
They called a foul there.
ah.
Wow.
John Collins works hard.
He does. He just got blocked by Trey Lyles, but he did work hard after.
He's just got limitations with his size, but he does play hard.
Yeah.
Oh, so here we go. Man,
Wow.
there's another Sensabaugh steal. I swear he gets at least 1 to 2 a game. That was nice.
Was that Sensei on the pass?
It was.
Okay.
Trey Lyles doesn't get booed anymore. No one cares.
It's been a while.
It's been like, yeah, we're over it.
I mean, respect to him for still being in the league.
Yeah, he's carved himself a role.
A really good role, and it's like sought after.
He's been honestly kind of an important part of their team.
Yeah, he's first round Georges Niang, really. Just kind of, he's better than Georges actually. I'll give him that. But like, just similar, just player. He's gonna stick around for a minute.
Mm-hmm. I agree. This is where Sabonis is going to struggle in the playoffs, is because you don't have to guard him on that 3-point line. Now,
Yep.
Herder, you do.
Yeah, Herder, you definitely do. I love Herder.
He really is awesome.
I love how teams guard Sexton. It's not that far away because he's a decent shooter, but there's still some sort of just knowing he can like rev his engines at any point and just sprint forward. You kind of have to be on your back foot.
Yeah, he
I
is that
respect
fast.
that. Wait, every time he shoots a three and makes it, he gets harder to defend.
Oh, I mean, he's honestly a really valuable player. I wouldn't be surprised, like, if the Jazz get kind of an interesting offer from somebody.
Yeah, some desperate team that's like close to the playoffs around the trade deadline. I
Yeah.
would definitely look at Sexton.
Yeah, see how many minutes Mills is getting? I can't wait till that's Collier getting those. Oh, that was just bad basketball by Sacramento. Ah,
Oh man, what a interesting. I thought that probably should have been Patty Mills.
hey, Filipowski. I like Filipowski. I don't know. There's something about him. And you know what? He's got a little like don't like a little bit of piss and vinegar to him. Like this one, he was not worried about hitting the bonus in the Saboner. He was not. But he's pretty tough, and he almost got in a fight last night.
I mean, he is a white Duke player. So it's like,
got the
yeah, he's got
the
the
JJ
DNA for
Redick
it.
gene or whatever.
Yep, the Redick, the Grayson Allen,
That's
Leitner.
right. Who was it? Was it Leitner that got everyone hated?
Yeah, Christian Leitner.
That's right. Oh, so let's see. Just overall, so the Jazz have done it at pretty. I mean, I don't know if teams are just because they aren't shooting well, but the Jazz this season have done a pretty good job of defending the 3-point line. They're shooting just 30% in this one. Although the Kings are not, at least with their starting unit, is not a great 3-point shooting unit. Oh wait, no. So the Kings are shooting 31. Utah is shooting 30. Oh wait, no. The Kings are shooting 30. The Jazz are shooting 31. There we go.
It's not great shooting wise, but
Yeah. Sensabaugh 2 for 3 from 3. That's nice. Let's see. Sensabaugh's been actually pretty decent to start the year. Let's see.
also the Nets are back up 1 on Denver,
Oh,
which I would love.
oh,
I know it's an 82 game season, but I would love to see Brooklyn beat them.
oh my gosh. I tell you what, that is so hard for me. So sometimes at night, if I'm writing an article or something, I do love to just have. I got League Pass this year, and story for another day. But I love just like watching these random tanking teams and just rooting so hard for them. Like Detroit almost beat Boston the other day. They really should have. Boston's just really good, and you could tell Detroit just got a little like shell shocked,
Yeah,
because they're still super young. But they were up by like 8 with like 4 minutes left. It was such a bummer.
I think I think Detroit should be better than us. It's just it feels like their passes obviously they've been really bad, but I think they're finally on the up and up.
I think Cade. I know they're 0-4, but they've looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's
and they've got
my MIP pick.
Well, I think Cade is looking awesome so far.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win some games. I don't think it's out of the question Utah's the worst. I mean, I think Utah's going to get some wins here and there, but Detroit's not terrible.
I would say Portland and Brooklyn are really the only 2 teams I'm very comfortable saying they're worse than us.
And even Portland's 1-3. They're almost 2-2. They just barely. It took a game winner from what's his name, Brandon Ingram, for them, and they'd be
Oh,
like
that's
two and
right.
two. Crazy. Uh, the team that's definitely probably going to be the worst is Washington.
Ooh, that's right. I forget about them.
They're bad.
Yeah.
See, this is fun. I like. Whoa, Filipowski.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's nice.
Uh-oh. Welcome to the NBA, DeMar DeRozan. No, look
Like
at
16-year
Filipowski.
vet.
I bet if you're another fan base, he's got a punchable face. But hey, I'm glad he's on the Jazz.
Yep. Same thing when Grayson Allen was on the Jazz.
Oh yes, Grayson Allen, most punchable face of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, ES69. The Jazz just haven't been shooting the ball very well. That's about 3 for 4, baby.
All right.
Look at that. Jazz are down just 3. If the Jazz beat Sacramento again,
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
be perturbed. Except they just scored there, but keep an eye on this. Washington is up. Oh, wait, Washington won. Wait, no, is this yesterday? Oh, that was yesterday. Okay, I got to get this thing on.
Oh yeah, Wizards beat
today.
the Hawks yesterday.
Yeah, that was big time. Bilal looks incredible.
I like
I'm
Bilal.
so distraught. Like, it's so bad.
Is he 1 above, 2 above?
He was like,
Hendricks.
they traded up so we couldn't get him. Because remember, we were trying to trade up too.
Yeah.
And now he's holding. I mean, he's looking really nice. Yeah, Brooklyn up 2, guys. By the way, let's root against the Timberwolves. Whatever you can do. Look at Key for 3, baby. But the Mavericks are up 5 on Timberwolves, which is nice for our pick.
Our pick with them is unprotected this year, correct?
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Guess what? Filipowski's playing pretty good. Got Cody Williams out here looking nice. Filipowski.
It's fun to see him with. Oh, here we go, Cody.
Oh, I want that to go in. He's got to get that first 3 to drop. But Kessler's out here making nice passes.
Yeah, I like seeing this Twin Towers, him and Filipowski, too.
Pretty fun. Okay. I hate his face so much. I hate his face so much.
It's like a Bond villain.
He does. He looks like the guy in the Goldfinger movie or whatever. Philip. Whoa, I like it though. Shooting it with confidence. There you go, Filipowski. Okay. I like to see him go against Sabonis. Like, does Filipowski have the toughness for Sabonis?
Yeah, that's a tough one because we talked about it. He's jacked.
That was way off. Hey guys, let's see. So Nets up 1 on the Nuggets. Come on, Nets. Mavericks up 8 on the Wolves. Awesome.
Oh yeah, that one looks over.
Yeah,
Luka went out for a little bit in that one too.
Mm-hmm. See, we need some movement here. Oh boy, that was a great pass.
That 3 may never hit for Cody.
He just needs 1. He just needs that first one.
Yeah.
He's gonna get in his head about it too. No, just keep shooting it, young man. Just keep shooting it.
It feels like, I want to be careful here, not speculate, but it does feel like Cody, when it's right, it's obviously right, if that makes sense. I do feel like he gets in his head sometimes, and then he's not willing to shoot.
I think you're right. I think he does get a little like, he doesn't want to hurt the team, I think is what it is.
Yeah, which I mean, it's better than the alternative, but it.
Yeah, but the thing is it's got to like.
Sometimes.
We need him to kind of like get better, you know?
Yeah.
Got to break through that kind of. He'll get there. It's just, I'm sure right now he's in his head a tiny bit. That's good recovery by Kessler. That was awesome. Oh, good job marking in. Nice. That was good defense, guys. Good hustle and movement. Good recovery.
Oh, this feels like a Lori 3.
Yeah, that was money. Didn't make it. Oh, almost. Tell you what, Kessler looks like a different player than he did last year. He just looks more confident.
A lot. Yeah.
Nice.
He's better. He's just on both ends, way better.
Hey, some of you guys on the Twitterverse say things to me that make me so mad. You know who you are.
The app's good at it.
So he is shooting 2 for 4 from 3. Someone's like, I don't have a gun, dude. Why do I?
Lonely Ghost.
Yeah, we do get to watch these interviews. I've talked to everyone about this. He looks like such a, I don't know, and I don't know. Obviously, the Jazz aren't watching this, so I don't care. But he looks like such a wannabe Bachelor candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to be on The Bachelor so bad. No, you don't get to, and no, you don't get to guilt me into. Oh, Nets now 116, 114 on the tank watch. You know what? Jazz are only down 4 in this game. They have played pretty well.
Yeah, it's been a good half. It's been kind of a weird half. Different. It doesn't feel like we should be down 4. Only 4.
I think it really is a little bit of like Sacramento. There's kind of like a ceiling with how they got good players. Like DeMar DeRozan is a good player. Sabonis is like borderline all-star, kind of like in the same realm as Lowry Markkanen, like borderline all-star. De'Aaron Fox, borderline all-star every year. But they have kind of a cap because of their collection of players that it's kind of it does kind of stink a little bit, but like that is one element of the NBA is you have to be able to shoot the three. Like it's just like a reality. And
It's
as
yeah.
if your superstar isn't a 3-point shooter, that's fine. You know, like a Giannis, fine. But you got to surround them by that because you need that. I don't know.
They're in a similar boat to the 2021 Jazz, in my opinion. Awesome team, 2-star players. But again, it just feels like there's a cap to what they can become. Jazz,
Exactly.
Jazz definitely had a higher ceiling.
Like they're really good. They're going to win this game. I mean, unless Utah just gets really hot. But it's just when you look at them go up against kind of the elite teams, you can
Yeah,
just
it's
see that
different.
there's just like no way they're going to beat a team like the Boston Celtics in a 7-game series, or you know,
Yeah,
I just
or
don't see
even
them
like the
beating the
Lakers
two.
right now.
The Lakers are really good right now.
They are, and JJ Redick rules.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, Keegan is such a good shooter. He is kind of the answer to I guess, my complaint is he is their kind of stretch player. He's really good.
He is. He fits exactly what they needed.
That's what Clarkson does.
Yep, he'll always be that guy.
No, Kessler got caught there.
Yeah.
Come on, Cody. See, that's where I'm like, Cody, cram it.
You can
Kessler's
see
playing well. Oh, go ahead.
this Kessler's awesome. You can kind of see Cody missed that layup. He's a little slow to get back. It just feels like he gets in his feels sometimes.
He does.
Holy cow, Kessler! Kessler's
Kessler is
everywhere.
he is balling. Let's see. Let me get up. I need to tonight so far. Kessler, his numbers seem less than I would have thought, but he does have 3 blocks. 3 blocks in the first half. That's pretty cool. No way. Okay. Yeah, the Jazz just they're gonna struggle this whole season.
Yeah. I
This is
mean,
kind of. Oh, go ahead.
just we're on our way to 0-4. It seems like.
Yeah.
Just
You say it so sadly.
yeah.
One thing is like I kind of feel like this is the team we expected 2 years ago. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that. There's nothing that says they won't go on a run though in December. Some 10-game run. You know. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, not a great sign. Well,
Yeah, that's Cooper Flag right there. That's
looks like Lowry's back is hurt. He's out for all of November.
yeah.
Can you say PTO? Oh,
Not a bad first half. It's just
yeah,
it's just
Utah's
and it
playing
feels like
well.
it's just a lack of talent.
It really
We
is,
just
and
don't
it's
have
like
enough.
they just don't have a lot of they have a lot of young players that are just developing, and then the top end talent is just not there.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm kind of scrolling here a little bit. Have you guys had the chicken Big Mac? I
I
I can
I
tell you
have
right
not.
now, I enjoy it, but you can have too many chicken Big Macs, and I found that out.
I'm I'm very anti the third bun. I just can't get behind that. It doesn't
You
make
don't like the
sense.
third bun?
No, it just is. It's weird to me.
It's excessive. But I will say the chicken Big Mac, pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna go over here. So Jazz are at the half. Brooklyn is up by one.
Oh yeah, 56, 59 seconds left.
I'm gonna put this on mute and on my other screen here just to kind of keep an eye. Brooklyn just went up 124, 121, guys. With 33 left, Cam Thomas. How about that? That guy can absolutely get buckets. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. I gotta see his stat line here. Oh, only 17 shots tonight.
Actually, Key had 18 last night. That's actually not that much for Cam Thomas.
Yeah, he must have been hurt for a little bit.
I feel like Brooklyn plays tough defensively. No way. Jokic is in.
Who are they?
Jokic just has his shirt fully untucked. He does not care.
I know it's a different color.
It is like fully just like I don't think that's actually legal. I think the refs typically I don't think you're allowed to do that. I guess if you're Jokic, but
don't let Chris Paul see.
I know. Oh, that's right. Do you remember that?
He's the snitch. Yeah.
That's right. Good callback.
I don't remember who it was against. I think it was a Laker game. I don't remember.
You're right though, because I think they won the game because of it. I can't remember who they were playing, but
yeah, it was something like that.
And then it like forced the refs to make. I didn't even think of that because honestly, I'm looking at this on the other screen. Jokic full on untucked and does not care at all. If I'm Brooklyn, call get the tech. No way. Now it's like it makes you appreciate Chris Paul.
Yeah. Who's the Brooklyn head coach? I gotta look at that.
Didn't they? I don't remember.
It's Jordi Fernandez.
Huh. Yeah, I don't like Nikola Jokic. Nick Claxton defending Jokic. Jokic scores. and they're fouling the Nets. The Nets just got to make their free throws, and they can win this. But it's 24 seconds left. Nets are going to the free throw line here. Jokic goes up against Claxton, and he misses the first shot, but rebounds it and gets it back in. The refs are letting him play untucked. So good call on that, Chris Paul. That was great. I forgot about that. All right, so Dorian Finney-Smith is going to the line. Brooklyn is up 1. Guys, this is important. This is the tank watch. Oh, he misses the first free throw. No. This is terrible. Come on, Dorian Finney-Smith. He was nice on the Mavericks.
I love it. I like his game.
So he makes the second. So Brooklyn up 2. Jamal Murray has the ball. He's dribbling it up. Pick and roll with Nikola Jokic. That is their bread and butter, is the Jokic-Murray pick and roll. It's just Jokic going and getting a bucket, and Jokic scores with a baby hook shot. No, if he doesn't miss that free throw.
So overtime?
It's 125, 8 seconds left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Mavs beat the Wolves.
Yeah, baby. So if we go to Tankathon, just watching the standings here, that puts Minnesota in the lottery. Utah at number 14. At number 14, that would get Utah. Rocco Zakarski, center from Brisbane. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Rocco Zakarski? Huh. Come on,
Look,
Cam Thomas. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we got a lot of centers, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it makes me want to go watch some film, I guess. He's 7'3", 227 pounds, 18 years old.
Okay, never mind. I'm all in.
7'3". Let's see. I tell you what, I'm excited to watch. I wanted to watch Utah BYU because BYU has Igor Demin. Kind of interested to watch him this year. I really, really am excited to watch just like Rutgers and Duke this year. Just because I want to watch Ace Bailey, I want to watch Dylan Harper, and obviously Cooper Flagg, and I think it's Common Malawatch. I think that's how you say it.
On Duke,
he's huge. I mean, he's so big.
He's really good.
He's going to be, I mean, he's a fun story because he came from that league, the African League. All right, let's see what happens here with Denver. Let's see. No, Brooklyn misses. They're going to overtime. Doggone it.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
Well, dang. Yeah. Do they even have a halftime show for Utah?
I saw some cows dancing earlier. That's
right. We had the cow dance. Our game ops, man.
It's not great.
It's not. Man, I was really hoping Brooklyn would pull that out. Well, it's still not over. Maybe they win it in overtime, but I don't have a lot of hope.
Yep. Love this top 10 play guy.
Yeah. Every win and loss matters. Paolo is going to be so nice. The Magic really are good. And I guess Suggs is shooting at a really high level right now.
He's improved. That's got like 3 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. So, your sister's a DeRozan fan. Shout out to your sister, Tyrone. Hope you guys are having a good time. Man, I can't believe. Westbrook has had a rough. I'm watching a clip here from Westbrook. He's trashed off someone and then missed a dunk. Poor Westbrook. Or I actually kind of like Russell Westbrook, but that's kind of funny.
I like the person more in the game. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I like him as a guy, and you can tell he's like a good dad, and he's like a good dude, good teammate.
Yeah.
But it's just his game. It's just hard to win with Westbrook. It really, in some ways, he kind of raises your floor because he is a good passer. He's a good rebounder, but it's the shooting and decision making sometimes that's just
Bad.
yeah.
It's that I don't know if you've seen that meme from Arrested Development where it's like all these people will talk themselves into this thing and it never actually works, but it might work for us.
Yeah, it has
That's
not worked for Denver. They are on the verge of possibly losing to the Brooklyn Nets, you know. Well, Lowry's grabbing his back, so I have a feeling you might not be seeing Markkinen for a few games.
oh man, I gotta look that up, see if there's any update on him.
Tyrone Kessler has played well tonight. It's funny, they have this DJ for the Jazz. I applied for that new sideline reporter position. And one thing I would not have done well at is dancing with the DJ like they're doing. They're like, this guy would make this whole thing awkward. So we're not doing it. They got like a halftime show going post game in this. I want to just. Oh, there we go. All right. So just an update. Denver is up 2 in overtime. Doggone it. You know, Dennis Schroeder's running point. Schroeder. He's running point for this Brooklyn team. They've got players. Not like they don't have players. I think they have Cam Thomas. He's a good 3-point shooter. Like they've got players. Nick Claxton's actually a good defender. Dang, Cam Thomas misses the shot.
I like I like Cam Johnson.
Yeah, Cam Johnson. He's nice.
I mean, by no means
I
should
like
they
him.
be good, but I feel like there's kind of a new coach thing that's happened last little while. Like last year, Toronto got off that hot start with their coach. I think there's something to that.
I think there is sometimes where it's just like you just kind of get tired of a certain. Some coaches can just wear a team kind of thin. And I think that's
Yep.
any sport really. But then Nick Nurse seems to be doing pretty good with. Well, Philly's actually struggling this year. What's Philly's record? Um, I'm annoyed. I just really wanted Brooklyn to win, dude. Wait, no, we can go to Tankathon and see. Philly is 1-2 this year, and they just got fined for talking about
Oh,
not
that's
playing
right.
players again.
I mean, Paul George and Joel Embiid not starting the season is a bad look. I don't know
Yeah.
what the answer is. I think it's probably less than 82 games, but it just stinks. I'd
Are you
hate to
talking
be
about Embiid, or what were you talking about?
about both of them. Now they both haven't started, haven't played yet.
Oh, Paul George. Yeah, just him and his injury is just a bummer. And
Yeah,
then Embiid just saying I'm not going to play. That's a problem because I think to make the All-Star team, you got to play at least 65 games. So I mean,
yeah,
that's a legit issue if he wants to make the All-Star team. And maybe he
yeah.
doesn't care.
I mean, he's got his MVP and stuff, but I I don't know. It just feels With that said, I would love to see a healthy Philadelphia in the playoffs. That could be fun.
It would be fun. It would be interesting to see like healthy Philadelphia go up against Boston or
Yeah.
yeah, Sensabaugh's had 3 threes tonight. Pretty good. I've liked the Sensabaugh this season. He's actually shown a few things. All right, Jazz. Just don't embarrass me, okay? Just don't embarrass me. Just be respectable, and that's a win. Be
I get behind that.
respectable.
Okay, just looked up Sensabaugh's 3-point shooting. It's not great on the season yet,
Mhm.
but tonight might be the start of something. It's 4 games in.
Yeah, I mean tonight, what is he? 3 for 4. So that'll
Yeah.
up that percentage. All right, here we go.
I gotta see Cody 3.
Yeah, I want to see it
Gotta.
so bad. Nice ball movement. Utah's moving the ball. That's one thing is their ball movement has been really pretty solid for the most part this season. It's been better than last year post trade deadline, that's for sure. There we go, Kessler again.
Kessler's everywhere.
Filipowski first 3. Yeah, baby.
Okay. Oh,
Is that
also
his
take
first
note.
bucket?
No Markkanen.
You're right. Markkanen's out, guys.
Oh boy.
Filipowski's like Markkanen who?
Yeah.
Over the back.
There's no way that's Sacramento ball.
Indeed it is. So, come on. And I'm also just kind of glancing over at this Brooklyn just to see. Oh, no. Did they bounce it off Kessler's?
I think so.
No.
I think yes, Fox.
We did that last game. They did it to us. Come on, Cody, baby.
Oof.
I like his passing. Look at that.
I just love Kessler's effort too on that.
Hmm. He is just fighting more.
Yeah, it's different this year.
Oh, dang it.
Mm.
He's had some turnovers tonight. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, dang.
Come on. At some point, Keontae's got to start hitting these shots.
He does. There's another turnover. That's JC.
Nice, Walker.
Okay, it's good defense. Oh, Sabonis, he got shot.
Oh my gosh.
What a
I gotta
flopper.
see it. I gotta see the replay.
That was not anything. I bet you it didn't even touch him.
I
I
was gonna
bet
say,
you it didn't even touch him. You liar.
yeah.
Okay,
Unless I
Sabonis.
see blood.
It didn't touch him. Maybe it. Oh, it did hit him. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But then he. Oh. I don't know how bad that was.
Payback.
But he acted like
That's
he fell
wild.
back like he had been just like knocked out like in a prize fight.
Yeah, no. For me, I would probably never see again if that was me, but Sabonis, I don't think it's that much.
Somehow Sabonis recovered though. Somehow
Yeah.
he's okay. What? Oh, timeout.
They take a timeout.
So Denver is up 6.
Mm, the Yankees are up 2. It's a good night for sports.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure the MLB wants that Yankees series to go a little longer.
Yeah.
Looks like Denver's going to win this one. Well, bummer. Well, Key was 2 for 4 from 3. He's now 2 for 6, so that's not ideal. And he has, turnover-wise, 3. Let's see here. Assists. Let's see. He has 5 assists. Who's leading the team? Jordan Clarkson leads the team in scoring with 12. John Collins with 11. Guys, I wonder if we're going to see Lowry Markkanen for a while. I don't think the Jazz are too worried about getting him back too quick.
Things could get really ugly quick if that's the case.
Really ugly or really beautiful?
Yep. What's nice about
Oh, go
the
ahead.
current state of the Jazz is that if we are terrible this year, a rookie's going into a great spot.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper Flag, he's going into the perfect spot with a good coach, Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, Walker Kessler. Like, it's nice instead of Portland, where he's clearly the best player, and DeAndre Ayton and Chauncey Billups, who I'm not sure is a good coach. Like,
Well, that's the thing is like Scoot didn't go into the best situation. He doesn't get all these minutes. He's kind of being relegated to the bench. The other thing is like agents are going to like that, because they want their guy to
yeah,
get minutes. So like agents are going to be like, hey, you want to go to Utah. You're going to be like the guy.
and they're gonna be on a really good team. Well, you're gonna be on a good team quick. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's the thing. Like Utah is like the exact type of situation that agents want their players to go to because they're like, you know what? You're gonna play. You're gonna put up numbers because you're gonna start. And
Yep.
like if Ace Bailey's on the Jazz next year, he's starting. It's just there's no question.
Yep.
Especially ironically since Taylor Hendricks got hurt.
I was just gonna say it's poor timing, but yeah, it plays a part in it.
Mhm. Nice bucket there for JC. Assist number 6 for Key. That's nice. Man, De'Aaron Fox he's a fun player. He's just fun to watch.
He is. His speed has been nice. And it wasn't there the first 3 years. Like he's really improved recently.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Nice shot, though. Nice open 3.
Yes, nice drive and dish.
Mm-hmm. This is just such good development for these guys. And that is, yeah, going back, it just sucks for Hendricks that he's not a part of this, but it's great development for Key and Williams. Filipowski's getting a chance now. He out of bounds.
That was a nice pass, Cody.
Cody's a nice passer.
Yep. We are so young.
Man, they really battle. Well, so Taylor Hendricks is out for the season for his leg injury. Larry Markin out for the season because fishing,
Yes.
boating, hiking, whatever he wants to do.
Yes. Ice skating, which he's good at.
There's a Utah hockey club
Yeah.
game on. He'll go ahead, go check it out, go watch. Here's Sensabaugh. Let's see. Look at that nice pass from Sensabaugh. Dang it!
Mm.
You need that to fall for Key. He's got to get more efficient. Man, those. That's one oh that's Herder. I thought that was Sabonis.
Looked like it the way he put his
I know.
shoulder
I
in
was
that
gonna
guy's
say like
chest.
the shoulder move, but that was Herder. I'm surprised Sensabaugh hasn't been knocking those down more. That little mid-range game feels like that was his kind of bread and butter, and it hasn't been. I would like to see that fall more for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish it was a floater. I really, I'm fine with the mid range, but I wish he could kind of develop a floater shot.
Hmm.
I think that'd play a part in his development. But
There we go. I tell you what, my little conspiracy theory is I think AJ DeBonsa is like the plan too. I think he's 100% the plan too. I
I'd
mean,
love it.
and I honestly like. I think I wrote that article and I implied that I think Ryan Smith. I was like a little nervous that like I was gonna get a DM from someone angry, like how dare you imply? Did not get a DM. Uh, I think Ryan Smith is obviously. I think he's paying for him. I mean, this is just speculation, no proof, no knowledge of anything. But I think the Bonsa is here in Utah because of Ryan Smith. I think he's paying for him to be a high school player here, which is fine with me. That's what I would do if I was a billionaire. I would be trying to use my money to help my teams win. But I think
Yeah.
he's going to BYU. I think that is 100% going to happen because I think Ryan Smith's like, I will outbid everyone. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that's 100%. And then if the, oh man, he got fouled there about 3 times. So they finally got it. But I think he's going to go to BYU, and I think he'll have spent all this time in Utah. And so if Utah wins the draft, maybe DeBonsa is that player that stays with Utah for 15 years and we win a title with him. That would be the dream scenario to me.
I would love
Nice
it.
job, Kessler.
It could be, yeah, it can be controversial to talk about, but it is hard to keep African American players in Utah. It is.
It is.
And
It's just not culturally the same. And I honestly, not even just like, just not even like black players. It's like there's guys that are from like Tyler Hero doesn't want to come here. Like
yes.
uh you know what I mean? It just is a stigma, and I think Ryan Smith's probably doing a little bit of a better job of just like showing that no, Utah is not LA. Utah is not
Yes.
Miami. Utah's not like the big market. You know what I mean? Houston, New York.
Yeah.
But is Utah really that different than like Minnesota? Is Utah
No.
really that different than like Oklahoma City? You know what I mean?
Milwaukee.
Exactly. Like, yes, Utah is white as snow in a lot of ways. But like
Yeah.
you know what? It is growing. it's a nice place to live. It's a nice, it's I
I
mean,
think we're getting away from that. And like you said, Ryan Smith, you're right, is way better at that type of stuff than Gail Miller. That's
yeah.
just that's just the facts.
And
Oh,
like
dang,
that's the thing is
Sabonis.
like we're never gonna be like I don't think you should pretend to be the same as some of those places, like because that just comes off as like not genuine. But I think players when they do come here, I do think they realize, oh, this is a nice place to be. It's not so bad. Um,
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what you just try to do is like because there is such a stigma with Utah, and we all know about it. But I think
yeah, it's
when
no
people,
secret.
like
The,
everyone
the,
knows, but like when people come here, they're like, oh, actually, you know what? Salt Lake's not too bad, and like the thing with NBA
that's
players is they're on the road half the time anyway. You know what I mean? And like it's really honestly, because I lived in North Carolina for a while, and Utah's really similar to North Carolina in a lot of ways. Culturally, they're obviously different. Like, and I wish Utah was more diverse because I think diversity is just better always. But Utah's not so bad. I think people when they just get here, they realize, oh, it's not so bad.
not at
Not,
all.
I
It's
don't know.
it's going to be different. I think the kids are all right. I think that when we get away from guys like LeBron who just refuses to play here, I love LeBron, but stuff like that is going away slowly, and we will be able to have like a DeMonsta who will stay or an Ace Bailey.
Yeah, like, and honestly, someone like Keontae or Cody Williams, like, I don't think they honestly mind being here. They may
No.
leave, but the thing is people act like Utah's the only place like players leave. You know what I mean? Like, guess what? Guys leave other places too. Kevin Durant left Oklahoma City. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're the only market that's lost players. I don't know.
Yep.
That's kind of a reality too. You know? So I don't know. I sometimes feel like it's almost a little overblown a little bit, but
I agree with that. I think there was a bad 2 3 years right when Donovan Mitchell got here,
yes.
and the playoffs with OKC and fans and stuff. But I think we're recovering from that. Those bad 2 years have it's going to take 5 to 6 to recover from.
Yeah, and that's not to say that Utah definitely has very obvious like racism problems. Like that is like a reality. Like it is true. Like it just does. And if anyone who says it doesn't, it's like, well, you're not looking. But it does feel like there's like an awareness that's better than it was 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
and than there was 6 years ago.
yeah, like I think honestly, in some ways, that whole Donovan Mitchell situation was healthy. Like to be like, hey, this has to get better, you know? It just
Yeah,
has to. And I think it is. I hope so. I mean, I'm just some 40-year-old white guy, but I like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I don't know. I guess just it does feel like there's a little more awareness, which I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's getting
I agree.
better. What do you
I,
think? Do you feel like
I
it's
would say
getting
there's a
better?
lot more actually. Like I think it's a lot more awareness, and Donovan Mitchell helped a lot with that.
Yeah, and I kind of tongue in cheek kind of get frustrated at Donovan, but I do appreciate that did put a spotlight. And that whole period, that was like kind of a renaissance of that. And that was honestly, I think, good for just the country in general. But especially places like Utah, where I think there's a lot of ignorance here. There just is, and I think it is helping. I hope it's getting better. I hope so.
Yep. Yep. And with all that said, Donovan did. He also just hated it here.
I think well, and
He did.
I think he hated it here, but I also think there was a part where he felt like he could be like one of like the faces of the league by not being here. I don't think he liked because Utah does gets to be like the butt of the joke all the time, and like
Yeah.
I don't think he likes that. I think he wanted to be kind of in New York and the face of the Knicks and like and Ironically, I feel like he gets less publicity on the Cavs than he did with Utah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
S69 SLC will be diverse sports city with basketball, NHL, and more. I think we'll eventually get a baseball team.
Love that.
Just I think Utah. It's funny. I think the sports does help Utah because Utah has been kind of an isolated place, and I think that's where ignorance has come a lot of the time. It's just being kind of isolated. Helped it out. Like we talked about Westbrook, like that stuff with Westbrook, I think was good for people to realize like you can't do that stuff. You know, you can't be calling players names, especially racist names. You know, and so even those situations suck and they're embarrassing, you know, I think they're good because they do provide like a chance to grow. Filipowski is out here doing work.
Being a man.
He's grown up before our eyes.
Yep.
Jazz down just 15.
Look at this.
Ah, look at us. Look at us.
Okay, let's see. Let me do some score check in here. I think Tank Watch is officially over for the night.
Yeah, we almost got lucky there with Brooklyn getting a win. Brooklyn is now 1-2. Doggone it. That would have been so nice.
Yeah, just Pelicans up huge on the Warriors.
This poor kid can't talk, and he's asking him to say something into the mic. Oh, no. Oh, he can't speak English.
From Poland.
Oh, that was kind of terrible. All right, come on. Go Poland.
It's a wild free throw routine.
He's got a hitch.
Yeah, that's
Okay, he got one. It's money. Ah! He's like, stop, Tomas. I was going to make a Utah joke here, and I better not. 100% he picked the one that he thought was the prettiest. That is absolutely what he did.
And now he can't take it back.
You can't take it back. Oh, that was terrible. Did you see that? He like put the mic up to his mouth and said, "What do you think about what you're going to do tonight?" And he was like, he had to whisper in his ear, no speak English. Oh, poor guy.
Love it.
Our announcer has to be thinking about that right now. Oh, man. That was kind of hilarious.
It's like not the same level, but the videos of like someone going to high five someone in a wheelchair.
I know. Or it's like when like someone, yeah, or like someone without arms, they give him a high five.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. Oh, I love juicing. When we started this, well, I think it was April, we started playback last season, maybe end of March, but Juzang was playing every game, going wild.
He
every
was,
night.
and he can absolutely shoot it. Ah, oh, dang. Oh, man.
Bit of an ugly game.
It is an ugly game.
I don't. I don't have a lot of notes other than I just hope the rookies keep playing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of enjoying watching Filipowski do well. I really wish Collier was back. That would be more fun to see. You guys see that the Rizzler was on Jimmy Fallon last night, and all of the memes about the Rizzler are just cracking me up. Like,
I love it. I saw a little screenshot of him and all those guys on there.
someone had a picture of all three of them and just showed like the Pokemon evolution. What did someone else say? The Rizzler is like if Grogu was from Jersey City. I don't know. It's actually
Oh man, that's good.
that is honestly cracking me up.
Uh,
Well, yeah, the question is how many games is Markkinen going to miss? Utah is in no rush to bring him back.
yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, he's our best player by a mile.
He really is.
But I mean, if it means Filipowski tries to fill that role, it's worth it.
But Filipowski is no Markkinen, you know? Ah, we keep driving and getting the ball stolen.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
That stinks.
We're getting dunked on by Trey Lyles. We've hit a new low.
Yeah.
Um, we're kind of the Rizzler of the NBA right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Except Found wouldn't care about us. That's for sure. This is
Oh,
tough right now.
man.
This feels like
Oh.
one of those games where someone's getting chewed out.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, you look at what's on the floor right now. We got a washed up Patty Mills. Colin Sexton's our best player right now.
Yeah.
Uh, Johnny Juzang, John Collins, and Kyle Filipowski. Tough to win.
Yeah. It's not the best third quarter.
It really wasn't. But it is securing us really nice position in the lottery. And I tell you what, if something terrible happens to Minnesota, for example, that trade did not go very well. Minnesota might be giving us some. I mean, Minnesota's 2-2, and the West is no joke. And if Minnesota kind of screwed up their basketball ecosystem in a bad way, I'm going to be so happy. Now, Cleveland looks really good. Cleveland looks better than I thought.
Kenny
Evan Mobley
Atkinson's
is
good,
hitting
coach.
threes. It's kind of scary.
Mm.
And so Cleveland might be better than we thought. If they win a championship, it's going to hurt my feelings. I don't think they will, but man, if Evan Mobley took that leap, then all of a sudden things get kind of crazy.
I hated that Minnesota trade for them.
For Minnesota, oh yeah, I mean, I
did.
kind of understood the idea of it, but it has not panned out at all.
Yes, and it might be okay in the regular season, but I definitely don't think trading for one of the worst playoff performers ever is a good idea. Like, just in general. So that doesn't affect our pick necessarily, but just if I were a Minnesota fan, I'd hate that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see because I don't know if like Julius Randle is one of those players that can be so frustrating.
Yeah, he's hurt more than Cat. He's performed worse in the playoffs than Cat. Monte's nice though. DiVincenzo's good.
Yeah, but man, Well, the thing is I'm happy about it. I hope it ruins them. I hope they're,
Yeah,
you
same.
know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Ant is so good, it might not matter.
he is. I think we can bank on that, and Gobert's age starting to play a factor, and Conley's age starting to
Yeah.
play a factor.
Hmm. What did someone say? Okay, sorry guys. These Rizzler things are making me Father, Son, and Holy Rizzler. Uh, the Rizzler would make a beautiful Christmas ornament. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Sorry, that's enough of me and the Rizzler, but it is cracking me up.
No, for us jokes. We got Wemby on Thursday. Is that what I'm seeing?
He might detonate us.
Yep. Halloween night against Wemby.
Yep. Halloween against Wemby. Oof.
Feels fitting.
I wanted him so bad. And he is going to be
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, he's averaging just under 3 blocks, 20 and 12 right now.
Oh, who is that?
Wemby.
Oh, I think he's going to win DPOY. I mean, what is
That was my vote as well.
I think so. San Antonio's 1-2. They looked good against Dallas when I watched them. I haven't watched all their games, but I did watch one.
I don't think voters will ever give Gobert another one, regardless of if he deserves it.
Well, I just think, honestly, it's crazy. He's one of the most hated players. It's crazy.
It's
Um,
it's it's pretty obnoxious.
it's just, I mean, he can do no good in so many people. But Wemby is kind of the popular pick. I think he'll be DPOY. Unless San Antonio's just horrible. But I think they'll be pretty decent.
I think Caruso is also a good sleeper pick.
Yeah, I could see it.
Someone, I mean, they're gonna have a top 6 defense maybe. He'll be the
Yeah,
best. Chet's actually the best defender though on that
that and
team.
you know who else is good is Casey Wallace.
Yeah, I
They're
love
crazy
Casey
good.
Wallace.
And then that doesn't even mean, and Lou Dort, who's awesome, you know. OKC, I think I would be surprised if OKC won it all this year.
Yeah, no, they're definitely top 4 favorite. Them, Boston, Mavericks,
Hmm.
Knicks, type of thing. They're really good.
S69. Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh no, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say S69. I'm just gonna go look at Mobley this year. He is shooting. Oh my gosh, he's having a start to the season. He's shooting 51% from the field, Evan Mobley, and he's shooting 50% from three for the season so
How
far.
many a game?
He's played. Let's see. I don't think he's played many games. I think they've played four. Yeah, 4 games. So obviously small sample, but he is taking, and he's only taking 2 a game, but he's knocking them down. 50% from three. Interestingly, last season, I didn't know this. He shot 37% from three last season. That's pretty good.
That is pretty
37%.
good.
Okay, these people are setting us back.
Yeah, this is.
These are ruining our image. I love that kid
Yeah,
there.
don't let AJ DeBonso see this.
That's right.
Suddenly signing with North Carolina.
Oh, if he does, it'll break my heart.
And
It's Summer Sales versus Utah Rizzler. That's the moves you make when you get that next.
Yeah, you hit the next level of summer cells. Utah Rizzler, that's wild. that's out of bounds.
Actually, shout out to Utah Riddler.
That might have been a foul on the replay there, but
That wow from Thurl. Wow.
yeah. That's okay.
He won our hearts, is what he did.
Yeah, glad the game's back on.
I know. DeMar is pretty solid. Come on, Jazz. We got 9 minutes left. Do something that makes me less embarrassed. You have to foul Sabonis every time. You kind of do.
Yeah. The issue though is he's so good at taking that contact, complaining about the contact. He'll live at the free throw line.
He wants to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Hate to watch it, but I still cannot figure out why Patty Mills signed with us. Do you know why he
I
was
have
signing
no.
with us?
Maybe because we offered him the most. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I figure if that's not the reason, I'm sure that's the reason.
I mean, I honestly, I think I can see the benefit for Utah just to have like a veteran in the locker room, especially after like losing Chris Dunn, who was kind of that nice kind of veteran presence. But for him, it's got to be that he was getting the most money. Man, Utah's slowly getting beaten by a lot.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got players running into each other. We did score though.
Oh. Yeah, this feels like DeRozan ISO. Yeah.
All right. Sacramento's just rubbing it in.
Ooh.
John Collins bounce. Oh my gosh.
That's a tough foul.
Yeah, Sabonis goes to help him up after he knocked it.
Yeah. You know, Sabonis has some Duke in him. He's got some Duke player vibes.
He does. Hey, you know what? I'm happy Key and Cody are coming back in. I need to be watching them.
Yeah. Also,
S69, no Hendricks, no Lowry definitely changes this team. The bottom definitely falls out.
Sucks because Hendricks was showing some stuff too.
Yeah, Hendricks was playing really nice. So it's nice to have
Yeah.
him back too. Make a run here. That would be fun. Hey, I like the second jump from Lowry. Or from Walker Kessler, not Lowry.
There we go.
Here we
That's
go,
the
Cody. Yeah! There it is.
I don't care what else happens tonight.
There it is, guys. First three for Cody Williams for his NBA career. The dam is broken.
I would write the recap like we won the game tonight. Like,
Well, what if he
that's all
knocked
I
down?
care about.
Let's get him all the threes.
Yeah.
It only took the one, I bet. Oh, tough turnover. Nice pass.
Nice pass too.
Nice. There it is. That's got to be a relief. This is pretty decent defense. Not bad. Well, never mind.
Hey, I love a player that can play that like he does, though.
That was crazy shot by Jordan Clarkson. That was wild.
He's underrated on the all-time fun Jazz players.
He is on
I
like the
hope
fun list.
I hope he doesn't leave and we just forget about him. I hope he's always. This era should be the Jordan Clarkson era.
I agree, actually. He's the longest tenured Jazz man on the Jazz right now.
Yeah.
Ah,
Man.
he's got to get in his jersey a little more because that was too comfortable. That's crazy. For him to know he got fouled and have the body control to sweep it, that's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, he's a wild player. I do think he's stronger than we all think he is too.
Oh yeah, I think he's just like
He looks
exactly.
really skinny, but like there's more than a few times where he'll back down someone or he'll be getting back down and he kind of holds his own a little. Like he's strong on I think.
There we go. Set the screen, somebody.
Yeah, come on, Collins.
Ah, rough.
Oh man.
Doggone it. They switched on to Clarkson that's just that's like too simple.
He's been doing that for like 15 years.
He is so good at that just kind of mid-range. Isolation. Nice corner three. Yeah, that's 2 threes for Filipowski. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's like,
Thanks for being with me all night, Lake.
yes, I don't even. I apologize.
No, you're
I am at
good.
a loss of words.
No, you're good.
Also,
This is
it
going to be a
is.
lot of
It
the
is.
games this season, but I tell you what, it's pretty fun. I'm going to be interested to see Collier come back. That's going to be fun too.
Yeah,
By the
those
way,
things
Sensabaugh
are
had a pretty good
happening.
night. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Oh wait, I guess it's Cody 3.
There it
That's
is. The
beautiful.
floodgates
That's
are
beautiful.
open.
Oh, I say I'm visiting Ohio right now, so I'm Eastern time, so it's 11 where I'm at. So
Oh, you got the late night then.
yeah, excuse the yawns. It's not the
Oh, you're
Jazz, it's
good.
me.
What part of Ohio? My wife's from Ohio.
Oh, nice. I'm in Columbus.
Ah, my wife was born in Columbus.
Yeah, it's a cool place. That's where my girlfriend's from, so we come out here every now and then.
Ah,
It's cool.
you're following my like story. That's what I did. I was visiting my girlfriend out, became my wife. She was living in New Philadelphia at the time, which is like kind of an hour away from Columbus.
Okay.
It's just a really small town. I doubt not a lot of people there know about it, but
Yeah.
it's near like Canton.
Oh, I've been to Canton. That's an interesting city right there. That's
Yeah,
not Utah.
no, it's not. I haven't actually been to the. I've like driven through it. I haven't really because I was in New Philadelphia, which is just a very small town. But
Yeah.
oh, S69, you're from Finland. 5 a.m. here. Holy cow!
Yeah, he's got us beat. Dang. Also, I love the David Locke profile picture.
Yeah,
Never gets old.
it is pretty good.
I think David Locke's probably a nice guy, so don't get it twisted. But I've enjoyed not having to listen to the radio for games,
Oh
being able
yes,
to just pull up playback and watch the games with you guys if I need to. It's it's been significantly better.
it's super nice. Looks like Utah Hockey Club just made a trade
Oh,
for a defense. I guess they lost like two good defenders. They've just traded for another one. Huh.
okay. Have you heard have you heard anything about how it's like colder now on the court a little? I think I saw a guy, I think it
Oh,
was Sam Farnsworth was saying it's a little bit colder because they
well,
just keep the ice.
I guess that wouldn't be surprising because I guess they just cover the ice. Like
Yeah,
there's like this like plastic layer thing they put down. And so I guess I mean I wouldn't that makes sense.
yeah. By no means is it why we're down 20 tonight, but something to take note of.
Yeah. Dang it.
Is that Doug McDermott?
It is. So they signed him
Oh,
right after Utah beat them in preseason. They were like, we need more shooting.
oh. That's a fun one. A good
Oh,
who's who of the NBA. Where's Doug McDermott?
that's right. If you know Doug McDermott, you know the NBA.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
chicken time now.
it's chicken time, guys. Does he get the Jazz fans free chicken?
I don't think Doug McDermott's getting them free chicken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now they boo him. Oh my gosh, that's pretty good.
We're keeping the young guys out.
Dougie McBuckets.
That was a good cut. Great.
That was.
That's a good pass. I don't know what it'll be, but whatever it takes to get Cody a little bit more confident, I look forward to it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
There it is. Is
it's
that
a
3?
great.
There it
Oh,
is.
also, did the I think the Yankees just
Oh,
hit
did
a
the
grand
Yankees pull
slam.
it out?
They're up 10 now. They're
Oh,
or
it
up
looks like
up
they're going to
6
win
now.
this one.
Like, look at this form right here.
That, and it's like he's got such nice form, to be honest. That's 10 assists for Keontae, by the way.
Oh, that's great. There's gonna be another Cody 3 there.
I just want him to get more assists.
Yeah. Cody to shoot him and Keontae to pass
Nice.
it. Oh, boy. Oh.
Ooh, okay. I tell you what, Filipowski's looked pretty nice tonight. He showed some
Yeah.
signs.
He stretched the floor and looked big at times. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun because, like, could he ever do this in a playoff game? Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now it looks okay, and so we can celebrate that.
Well, and the thing is like you just want to see him do some things that make him look like an NBA player, and he's looking like an NBA player. Like that's nice to
Yeah, yeah.
see.
Especially for where he was picked. I think he's pretty much already proved he was picked low, way lower than he should have been.
What is the crowd chanting?
Yeah, I could not tell.
Oh,
Oh, offensive.
oh.
Yeah, 40% from the field is not going to cut it.
No. There you go. Nice, Sensaba. He absolutely did at 69.
Hmm.
Oh no.
That was you.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, that was solid, guys. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that
Um,
was
it's pretty good.
0-4, right?
Yeah.
So
Hey, Jazz. Now let's see. If Tankathon, how quick does Tankathon update? Not yet. But hey, you know what, Lake? Enjoy Ohio.
appreciate
Um,
it.
have a lot of fun. Thanks for being on with me tonight. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I think I'm looking forward to doing some more games here, and hopefully they're hopefully we see more Cody Williams threes. That's really all I got. So,
Hey, Cody Williams, 50% from three tonight. Cody
yeah,
Williams. Pretty
I love
nice.
it. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of fun. Shout out S69 and everyone else. We will next time. See you later.
Okay, see you guys.